in the shadow, on the street lights on the corner. City vibes got a story. Feel the beat, don't ignore me.
What is popping, good people? Happy New Year. I know we are a week in the new year, but I didn't get a chance to say Happy New Year to y'all. So Happy New Year. So that's what I'm doing. It's 2025 and it's a whole new vibe. I don't do the resolutions. I just say I'm going to do a better me this year. So I hope everybody is sticking to the blueprint, making sure you're safe and your sanity is all good. So why not kick off the new year with a little, just a little sprinkle. A little sprinkle on popping the new year off. I like to talk about relationships, how men and women communicate, and Big Vino has become a furniture signature on the show. I'm telling you, I love talking to Vino, and his perspective from a male perspective is definitely interesting. So I said, you know what? A lot of people was going by the book of Kevin Samuels, okay? Some women loved him, some women hated him, some men loved him, some men hated him. But I gotta say, I did peep some of the shows. Some of the advice was solid, but I didn't understand the reason why some of the women that knew they were jacked up would volunteer to be a target for this man's wit and intellect. You coming up there trying to fool this man, knowing you ain't got your shit together, but you want to talk to Kevin Samuels. Okay, so this is the next version, I think, of Kevin Samuels. I don't want to label him as such, but he can break down the perspective a lot better than I can. So y'all, please welcome in my wonderful co-host for the evening and comedian coming to a city near you, comedian Big Vino.
Hey, what up, though? What up, though?
What's going on, Vino? What's going on?
You caught me mid-juice. I was getting my lemon water to go.
Hey, look, I was loving it because Vino was just on Instagram Live and he was just showing a concoction he had just made up. And I want you to tell the good people what kind of concoction you had made up.
So this is, I call it dangalang juice. This is my dangalang juice. It's beets, watermelon, raspberry, strawberry, some pineapple, a few proprietary blends, little ginger, and it gives me the giddy up and go that the ladies keep coming back for.
Yeah, and then before I get back to your juice, shout out to my sister who is recovering from an operation. I miss her presence in the house. I hate to say it, yes, because quiet in the house.
Shout out to Rock. Hope you're feeling better, Rock.
She's in it. She's in it. I see she thought she'll be home. That's all good. I'm happy you're going to be home tonight. I'm glad the procedure is done. And I just want you to come home, get your rest, and take advantage of your days off. So baby sister's on her way home. But you was talking about this juice is a concoction that you call dangalang juice.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I drink it. It makes me feel strong in my male parts.
You mentioned the ingredients with beets are a big benefit to the male genitalia, and you also said something also a lot of men may not know. When you eat watermelon, it's not the red portion that helps you, brothers. I mean, it's good for you.
It's good for you, but the red portion is a decoy. You want that white part. You want that. You want the white part. You want the green part. I mostly juice the rind. Like I can eat the red part. The red part is easy to eat.
Right.
You want to juice the rind. That's where all the good vitamins are.
Yes, the good D vitamin.
Yes. That's where I'm off of right now.
Well, this is why I know whenever you get out in these streets and get a hold of somebody, ladies, I want y'all to be aware that he's prepping for y'all. He's prepping for y'all. So
all I'm saying is you ain't gonna get me to take that pill like Kevin said. You ain't gonna get me to take no dick pills. I'm gonna take some naturals. And if I die in that pussy, then then that pussy killed me. Okay, then that pussy killed me. It wasn't the pills.
And you know what? This heifer right here talking about, thank you guys. I'm just not used to nothing in the back of my throat.
And that's your problem. And that's your problem right there, Rocky. You didn't even know that the back of the throat is where love is found. That's where you find love. You didn't even know that, did you? I've always found love in the back of a woman's throat. Every single time I was in love. Back of the throat.
So y'all just keep your glands moisturized and lubricated well, since y'all have found out one of the tricks to finding love is in the back of your throat. So thank you, when y'all find it.
And with a mango. Get you some mangoes. Eat you a mango.
Like it's a damn you, Vino. Anyhow, we don't want to get into this deep throat conversation because we will go there. But I knew you would be the perfect person to have this conversation with, because I got a couple of Kevin Samuel quotes, and I want to give you a couple of quotes and ask you a question behind each quote.
I'm well versed in Kevin Samuel quote. Go for it.
Okay. First quote is, you cannot ask a man to bring the table, the chairs, the house, and everything while you only bring looks. So the question is, do you think some women have to rely heavily on their looks without considering what else they bring to the table?
I mean, that's obvious, but the crazy part is that now, because of social media and the constraints that just society has put on us, it ain't enough to just look good no more. Like, that's not even just enough. You got to be a freak. You got to like your sex appeal, your prowess is in play now. Mm-hmm. And just looking good ain't enough. Like, I could care less about a pretty woman because I can doll anything up. Pretty is not even enough anymore because I can buy pretty. I can manufacture pretty. You ain't had no ass before? Ass. You ain't no titties before? Titties. You ain't had no full lips? Lips, Botox. I could get you anything you want aesthetically, so that's not even enough anymore. That's why that quote is so powerful and on the money, because fuck, it's good looks. I can buy it. I can be, look, in grade school, they said I was ugly. I grew into some wonderful looks. You know, because looks are always changing.
This is true. This is very true.
And plus, and then the thing is that society dictates what looks are pleasing and acceptable at any given time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, I agree with that. I've always said that, looks cannot be the foundation of a situation, because looks change, health changes. So you have to make sure that if you're going to be there, you got to be there through everything. Because this man may be able to walk one day and God forbid, he can't do it no more.
Looks are the last thing I go for.
Yeah. So that's one of the main things I figured that he was on the money about. The next quote I got from him, it says, men don't care about your money. Men care about your cooperation, you being a woman, and your fitness.
I'm going to say fitness to a degree.
Okay.
Fitness enough to serve his sexual purpose. That's where I feel like he should have been a little more clear, because when you say fit, like most women think, oh, I got to be in the gym all day. No, you just want to be fit enough to fit his sexual needs. Mm-hmm. You want to be able to either get on top or bend it over or bust it open, however he needs. You don't want to just be that, because a lot of that shit, like, we get it, ladies. We understand. Life is hard. The days are long. You get tired. But if you don't want another woman doing it, that's all we want. We know that headache excuse, all the different excuses for why it can't go down. All that is based in your fitness. I know for a fact, when I was living a little unhealthier, it'd be nice. I don't want to fuck. I just want to lay back, get my dick sucked, and fall back. I don't want to, but now that I'm eating healthier, I got that stand. I want to jump up in it. I want to stand up and tall in some coochie. Like, I want to, and I know that it boils down to my fitness now.
But you are absolutely right. You know, myself being back and forth on the scale. And when you do find yourself committed to a new way of doing things in life, committing more to a healthier journey, actually putting in the work, you be like, oh, okay, this is what it's like when you on the Superwoman mode. Okay, so you
Uh-huh.
grind on a little bit better. So I completely understand the fitness benefit of that capacity. But it could be where some men think, well, no, he may be talking about fitness in general, where you overall need to be looking up and down, 24/7. And I think that's why some women feel pressured to have certain looks.
Nah. You don't gotta fit no cookie cutter thing for me. Cooperation, yes, definitely. Motherfucking how you manage my personality, definitely. But fitness is a like I said, it's just about fitting the sexual need of that man because every man has a different sexual appetite. So you might have a man who good with you just laying there. You might have a man who say, all right, look, I need you to throw it back for at least 10 minutes. You know what I mean? You might have a nigga say, yo, all right, for the last 2 minutes, you got to get on top and finish it off because this is the only way this is going to happen. But you got to be able to jump in there. Like, and me personally, I tell y'all all the time, I like a little thick girl with a little fat girl with a little wheeze when she get on top of me and she, I like that wheeze. You can feel that wheeze inside of him. It's a vibrational thing. It makes me arrive faster. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like that. That vibration tear me out the game. Boy, I'll be. But they be all self-conscious. Sometimes that big girl get a little self-conscious up on top. She don't like that wheeze, but I'll be like, let that wheeze go, baby. Get on top. You don't do your damn thing. That little she on her knees all lazy and shit. You ain't even gotta get on that flat footed like I really like it, but that I don't need much motion. Yeah. Ooh. And don't fuck around and cough. Let that bronchitis kick in. If that bronchitis kick in during that oh, she done snatched my soul. She done took me. Oh, Jesus. She took me. She got me. Man, let me drink some more of my dangalang juice.
Hold up, yeah, I gotta get. I'm having some wine because I came prepared for you tonight. I did.
I would have something to drink with you, but I got a detox. I went wild for New Year's, and then I went wild in Denver, and I kind of gotta bring it back in because there's a lot of liquor for New Year's.
Thank you for bringing New Year's up because before I get to the next Kevin Samuels quote, if you guys do not follow Vino on Instagram, make sure that's a priority for you tonight because he put up a reel of him on New Year's morning at 2-something a.m. on the beach.
Where after the show, yes. It was after the show. We left the show, went down to the beach. I changed clothes, changed out of my New Year's outfit, and put on some sweats and said, I'm going down to the beach. And I went to the beach and I made myself a promise. I said, I'm going to wash off the sins of 2024 and step into 2025, a new, rejuvenated person. And I'm going to dip myself in the waters, ass naked. And that's what happened.
And for those who guys don't follow Vino on YouTube, please do that today because if you're an audience member and he has Fat Nigga Fridays, he actually gave an exclusive of the unedited footage. So y'all just missed out.
Oh, it's on MVP too. Yeah, if you watch the newest episode of Most Valuable Podcast, it's up there too. I gave you a better cut of that.
See, so now
I didn't give y'all the walk back though, because full frontal nudity is still frowned on in YouTube. Okay, I wanted to. I was told that it was an eye full, but it was definitely. What y'all say the deity's name was? Chimichangas?
Yeah.
No. Yamanika Sanders was the deity. What's his name again?
Yamayiki. Yeah, I'm sorry. You got me saying this shit wrong. But I don't know if the D's would have been satisfied. I mean, because we didn't.
No, that's what they said. Because I was trying to read up on it, and they said you go to the water and you show them your offering. You show them your offering, and if they are pleased, they will give you a bountiful new year, blessings, and bestow greatness upon you. And I promise you, this whole so far, I'm gonna tell you, it's looking up.
Has
Denver
the ocean water done anything
as far as libido wise?
Yeah, I mean, libido wise, any kind of wise.
I felt completely rejuvenated. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I expected the water to be way colder than what it was. I expected it to be way colder, but it had been 70 degrees all week in Virginia Beach. So it wasn't that cold. It had a little chill to it. That night, it was kind of cold. It was cold as fuck outside. But the actual water wasn't as cold. But I feel like it unlocked a superpower in me. I like right after that, I went to Denver. I had shows in Denver at the Improv. When I say I unlocked some new shit, like, and they were just like, wow. I actually caught food poisoning, but I still destroyed the crowd through the food poisoning.
Yeah, damn, you got food poisoning and still performing?
Yeah, I mean, the show got to go on.
I understand all that, but food poisoning ain't no joke.
It ain't. And my body paid for that Saturday night and Sunday morning a little bit. But I'm back at it. I was right back at it. Like it didn't stop the show. And then like it set a tone and a reputation for me with the club and with the people of Denver, because the club manager, assistant manager, they knew I was fucked up. They said, you destroyed this crowd, fucked up. I actually had to leave the second show that night because it was they actually caught me throwing up in the bathroom between shows. Like I threw up right before I went on, set up all the merch, went back, threw up again, sold the merch, then came back, threw up again, and that's when they heard me throwing up. They're like, dude, have you been doing this all night? I was like, I'm good. One more show. They're like, no, bro, go the fuck home. You don't got nothing to prove here. You the man. I get it. You got it. You do. And Coco was like, yo, go the fuck home, because I need you for the rest of the tour. I can't have you falling out on me. No. So I was like, all right. And then I left. But then they were like, yo, how do you do it? That crowd was fucking tough because they got replacement act for me. So they were like, what, how do you do that? Like he said, you went from ice cold room to like white hot laughter in 45 seconds. Like from the time I touched the stage, I was just me and Coco on the show. From the time I touched the microphone, 45 seconds, the room is dying laughing, like rolling, like, and then stayed on them like that for 40 minutes. Jesus, and didn't let up. And then Coco came in another hour and put it to bed. And that's how our show is rolling in motherfucking. If you come to a city, you see Coco Brown, Big Vino, get your tickets, wear a diaper, bring extra panties, do all that.
Not the diaper.
No, because you're going to pee on yourself a little bit. You're going to pee just a little bit. Just a little bit so that when he put his tongue on, he can go. He's going to taste it like cocaine. He's going to taste it like cocaine. You got to discard that first lick of pussy. That's always been the rule. You got to discard the first lick of pussy. You got spit that off to the side and then go back in.
I cannot. Just
Everybody know that about pussy, Shell. What are you talking about?
I don't even know.
Everybody knows that. You can't just go. You're a wild motherfucker if you just go in and you just straight from the door just licking coochie all the way in. You're a wild motherfucker. That's trust on another level. You love that woman. That's a different type of love. I'm not built. I'd do anything for love, but I won't do that.
You know what? I cannot with this because now because Vito knows this. When there's stories told to me, I have visuals in my mind. You know, and it's not a pretty picture. So that's why I got to bounce off of that first taste of the coochie right off the bat. Okay, let's get
Yeah,
back.
everybody know that. It's like that first piece of wax paper. You know that first throwaway paper in the papers, in the raw papers, when you got the rolling papers, that first piece of green paper, that's a throwaway paper. You throw that away. You ball that up, throw that away. You know how the toilet paper comes kind of glued on itself. You don't wipe your ass with that first piece of sheet of toilet paper. You throw that away. Same thing with pussy. First lick of pussy, throw that away. Then get into it.
Okay, back to Kevin Samuels. Okay, the next Kevin Samuels quote I have, he says, your standards are your standards, but understand that high standards come with competition. So, in other words, are modern women's standards in dating setting them up for disappointment, or do men just need to stop with the games?
All right, here's where I'm going to lose them. Here's where we're going to lose a lot of you ladies tonight. Y'all don't like competition. Y'all swear a bitch never could, a bitch would never, a bitch where. But the truth of it is, you really don't want competition. You don't like competition, not even the worst of competition. That's why you're scared even when your nigga's around an ugly bitch, because you know he's susceptible. Now, the thing about the competition is you're always in it. Until you get the ring, you are in competition with the next woman, right? And if you don't acknowledge that, you can never compete at a real level. By ignoring that you're in a competition, you set yourself back. You set yourself back. You're losing already because you're not acknowledging that you're in a competition. And while I know you shouldn't have to compete for your man and you shouldn't have to, but you do. You do. Because there's someone who wants to take your place. Even if y'all are in the best place ever, there's someone who wants to take your place and probably better equipped to handle your man than you.
I'll say this as a woman. I don't ever think that there's no competition. Ever.
Exactly. That's your problem. Every man in here knows it's a competition for his woman.
Let me rephrase that. I don't ever think that there's a competition that does not exist. I know there's a competition. So with knowing it's a competition, I already know that the A game got to be brought when it comes to my situation. And a man should know that as well. But we're talking about the woman's perspective. But there are some women that are blind to the fact that there are other women lurking around just for a shot.
See, as men, we understand that. We understand that work husband, that nigga that just buy you a coffee in the morning, he trying it. He trying it. Y'all don't want to believe that a woman trying it until it's too late, unless you deem her worthy enough to try it. But you don't think that the little ugly could do it. You don't think that the little nappy head chick at the Kroger who let you slide for that 35 cents that time. She's like, don't worry, I got your 35 cents. I almost gave her dick 3 different times. They ain't that 35, because that 35 cent be aggravating as a motherfucker to walk back to the car to go look and see if you got change. She gave me that walk to the car. I love that little bitch for that.
Saved you a walk to the parking lot.
Yeah, it saved me that walk to the parking lot and back. Now I got the whole line on hold because I had to go to the car and come back. She ain't gonna cancel the transaction. She just got it on pause. But she's like, nah, just go ahead. I got you.
I got you. I know
See,
about the little link ups. Yeah, you know, you see
mhm,
somebody coming in on a regular. You're like, I'm just gonna let him slide. Yeah, go ahead, baby.
yeah,
Go
your
ahead.
local Kroger girl, she ready for you, big dog, and your girl don't even realize it. She'll never see it coming. Go do that if you really want to be, if you really trying to see where your relationship is. Check on the little, go
Go
check on the
shopping.
little neighborhood market girl. She'll give you some. I promise you. She see you in there every week, providing for a woman who don't care at all.
No, I'm gonna.
She seen you go in there and cop your girl her tampon, so she know you got a girl. She know you man enough to go get what she need. She see you providing a household, but when you go in the parking lot, you just sit there for like 15 minutes, like this. She want to tell you why you so sad. She want to say that to you so bad.
Yeah. Are you okay today?
You okay?
Yeah, you. Something bothering you?
Smile. It ain't that bad. I'm sure it'll get better. You just need a good meal cooked for you. She gonna rub your back. She gonna say, we got sirloin on sale in the back, 99 cents a pound. Come by my house. I'm gonna make some. I'm gonna get it on the manager's special.
Oh my God! You got a hot plate just for sympathy.
Just for sympathy. But
Yeah.
your girl don't think that's competition. But that is the competition.
That is competition. Those
When
little
she thinking
things.
she just making it with her looks because she got a job and she no, I don't give a fuck about that. I don't give a fuck about none of that.
Right. It's about
You see, and you see the crazy part is, and it's our fault as men because we force y'all into a position where you can't count on most men. You can't count them. I get it. You can't count them, but you also can't discount them either. That's the part of the game that got fucked up. You see, you can't count on it, but you also can't discount it because that's what you tend to do out of default. I almost had a stupid argument with a stupid bitch this morning behind that shit. I know because I said I'm trying to sit here and be politically correct and be understanding and explaining moving forward in 2025. But I'm trying to explain to this person. I said, when you say something, you cannot dictate how the world perceives it, how the next person is going to perceive what you say. So when you say something, your lips to God's ear at that point. The perception of what is said is now on that onus is on the other person. And you can't dictate that. You can only just wait to see how they perceive it.
Mm-hmm.
No, I can't. I can tell you how. You can't tell me how I think. And that is, I feel, kind of indicative of what women go through at times. Like you have your emotion as a woman and you want me to feel the same way. But I cannot feel the exact same way you feel in any situation. Not at all. I can have similar feelings, but I can't feel the exact same way you feel. Because it strikes a chord different. Your perception is different. My perception is different. And trying to force that issue, I feel like that's where a lot of the disconnect comes.
I've never really anticipated a man to emotionally connect with me in that capacity, but I do hope that he listens and offers support. Because I'm not asking him to feel this irritation I may have today. I may say, I may vent, baby, this happened. It threw my mood off, yada, yada, yada. Baby, I'm sorry you had that kind of day. Why don't we just chill out over here, smoke one, watch something funny? That sounds like a plan. That's all I wanted. I just wanted to vent real quick. I don't need you to connect with me emotionally on that.
Mm-hmm. That's why my goal is to try to offer understanding. I'm not here to be on your exact page. I'm here to understand what you're going through as best I can. And if you want me to, if you will allow me to, help you come up with a solution.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know at times, like you just said, it's not even about me getting a solution or fixing the situation. You just want to tell someone about it. You got it figured out how you about to handle it. You just want someone else to hear the shit. Because I understand. I was actually writing a bit about that. When you just want somebody to hear your shit out. Because sometimes that when nobody ain't trying to understand you or hear you, that be the shit that take you off the deep end. You like, oh, so I'm the only one who feel like this. Oh, okay. I'm about to show y'all what this. I get it. I understand. I get it. When you the only one who know what you going through, you be ready to trip.
You're like, wait a minute now. I know you saw what I just went through, and you not vibing what I'm going through. Okay.
Oh, so I'm bugging. I'm bugging. I get it.
And that's all I need. I don't need. Granted, if I need a solution to the situation, I know you have listened and you will definitely give me some solid advice. But somehow I just want to come home, get that shit off my chest, and just go right into easy, relax mode. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'm gonna give.
Smoke this. I just wanted to talk about it. Smoke this, Jack.
That's it. That's it.
Now it's done. Fuck that. I know what to do tomorrow. Tomorrow, I ain't even talk to that nigga tomorrow. I'm about to kindly send him this as per my prior email. That's what I'm about to send him. I know exactly what I'm about to do.
But and as a woman, I will say that much. When there's a situation that goes down with us, at least with me, I try to nowadays really think how I'm going to respond to something, especially if it's an intimate situation, because I don't want to blow up and I don't want to give too much energy to something that don't really require that. So I sit back and I think, how am I going to handle this? Do I blow up? I don't like the blow up approach. Unless there's been some real disrespect and some nonsense and he ain't hearing me, that's the only way I usually go to that level. But otherwise, I'm just like, okay, we could talk or we could chill. What you want to do? And if you want to do
then we could talk.
Yeah.
We could chill, then we could talk. We go back to my favorite shit. We could smoke and fuck. That's what I like to do. When we smoke and fuck, we gonna find a solution there.
That's the outcome we all want at the end of the evening. But at the same time, I got to get this off my fucking shoulder. Let me just get this out. I may even carry some of that energy in the bedroom. I may take some of the aggression in the bedroom that will be beneficial to both parties.
Hurt me. Hurt me. That's all I'm saying. I'm here for it.
And see, that kind of response, I don't see how any woman that, like I said, if you're in a mode of conversation, you was in a level of this, and if somebody, for me, cracks something like that, it just breaks the ice. I'm like, okay, I don't even know what I was pissed about. It's all good now. So let's just move forward.
Oh, this shit don't work in relationships. Trust me. Everything's a fucking joke. You see, that's why I told people that a while ago. I said, you see, when you're really a comedian, people get mad at you, and they usually the line you hear is, everything ain't a fucking joke. Like when you're on the road, like when you don't know that you're a comedian, people are like, oh man, you funny as hell. You should be a comedian. But then when you're really a comedian, it's everything ain't a fucking joke. Actually, it is. That's how I make my money. That's literally how I make my finance. That's how I pay for all this shit. I make jokes. I sit here in my head all day. I'm like, that's funny. Let me write that down. Make that for later. Everything is a joke. Yes, it is. Me write that down. Use it later.
Right.
This is what I do to pay my bills. So
and there you have it.
It is. It is what it is. But people don't like that. That shit don't work for relationships because you're always everything. Baby, look, when we laughing about this later on in the beaches, you gonna love this shit. I got a girl right now, calling me about a bit that I did about a wig. No, because I got this joke I do. I said, I'm not trying to throw my back out doing a whole bunch of positions, right? So if I want to switch positions with a bitch and she got a wig on, I just quarter turn it. You know what I mean? That's new position to me. That's new to me. You know what I mean? Get tired of that position, another quarter turn. You dig what I'm saying? By the time you make it all the way back around, you back with the original bitch. You see what I'm saying? So she thinks like that's the she did because I did that one time with a wig, but I didn't quarter turn. I like eighth turned it. I just like I gave her asymmetric bob with the wig, but she got sexy because they gave her that T-bobs with the swoop over the eye look, and I was like, but
the twist of the wig is what's getting me here.
yeah, you got to twist that wig sometimes.
Well, you know what? I hope nobody with a wig take offense, but she had to come to you because she took personal offense to it.
No, she and it's funny because the homie Slink Johnson said something like this in a joke, and I'm like, that should really do be happening because they be mad because they be like, he could at least tell y'all where he got the joke from because that's what they want the most. They want people to be like, oh, I was the reason he made that joke up.
Why?
Well, you was also mad because everything's a joke.
Validation needed nowadays because the last thing it'd be funny to me in the moment. Okay, yeah, we get it on, and then you done twisted my wig, and you done told me that's how we switch up positions. Okay, cool. I see you on stage with it. Oh, damn, really? Okay, but that is some funny shit though. That's all you could do.
Just laugh. Oh, I ain't say your name. I ain't make you look bad. I ain't make you look good. I just made the joke and kept it pushing.
But see, that's called I need validation. Because see, even though it's funny as shit, I would not publicly want to be known as the motivation behind twisting the wig during sex. That would not be my go-to.
First of all, I might want to be known as the like if a good joke, like you never know where these jokes are gonna go. Like okay, so right, one of my favorite jokes ever of all time. And I'm about to show my age here real fast for a second. Years and years ago, Damon Wayans did an HBO special, and he was talking about his son, who is now Damon Wayans Jr., grown-ass man. He talks about how he was beating off and all that shit. He finally got to the age where he was beating off, and he was like, spaghetti again! I'll be right back. So one of my favorite jokes in that shit was when he goes, he got a rule that if it's funny, nobody in trouble. So he said Damon tried to glue his sister's ass to the toilet seat. He said, I couldn't think of nothing. I couldn't get mad because if he got it off, it'd have been hilarious because she'd have been on there like fucking shit. Hilarious. And you never know where those jokes is gonna go. And it's fucking 20, 30 years later, and now Damon Wayans Jr. is still looking at that spaghetti again, fucking shit. Like those are jokes that you don't know where they're gonna go. Right. So, but it's my life. So what, I'm not gonna tell it? Like, it's your life, but it's also my life.
That's the thing people have to understand, because even though I'm not a comedian, being a podcaster, I do have to share some of my personal experiences, but I don't name drop. I'm just sharing your example if it's relevant to the topic being discussed. But I don't say, oh, Jim said this is my motivation for this episode. You got to understand, when you're dealing with anybody that speaks publicly, they're going to include personal aspects of their own experiences. That's what makes it relevant.
You know, the crazy part about my shit is that my private shit is public record because I've been a criminal most of my life, and most of my life is played out in court. So that's public record. So it is what it is. That's why I'm so free on this motherfucker. I'm like, they really can't. All the shit that I talk about where y'all be like, Dino, don't say that. No, it's that all played out in court. There's a thing called double jeopardy. They can't get me for it no more.
Can't do it again.
If it ain't no dope on the table, like, I live in a weed legal state, so they're not gonna kick in the door for this little ass bit of weed I'm sitting here smoking. This ain't even enough to be on their radar. Then motherfucking, I'm a comedian. I don't do none of that thugging and gooning and out there in the streets no more. I laugh with people.
That's it.
And all my known associates are they're gone. They're gone. Like I'm the last of them. That's why I got out the game, because I looked at my phone. I said, "There's a trend going on here. Let me." There's a trend going on. My name could be added to this list. Let me get the fuck out.
Gladly you got out because you are better served on stage, sir. But I'm gonna hit back onto this Kevin Samuel situation right quick, because now I got some straight up questions. And I know you're gonna, now you're gonna keep it 100 from your own aspect, even though you broke down Kevin's quotes very well. But some of the questions I got is, number one, the independent woman effect. Does being overly independent intimidate or inspire men in relationships?
I can't speak for every man, but when it comes to me personally, when I see an overly independent woman, I'm concerned as to what trauma she's like dealing with. Because at that point, it gives me the signs and the read that there's a trauma. That means there's a trust issue. That means there's abandonment issues. That means there might have been some abuse issues where you just can't really get down with a man or trust his position. I have those issues. I was on a road trip with a lady that I was dealing with once. And, this was back in the dope running days. Now, in the dope running days, I just did everything on my own. Like, usually when I made those runs, I was by myself. But I took her this one time because, one little company. But I'm still driving in the car and maneuvering as though I'm by myself. So when it's like shit in the back seat, I'm trying to reach and drive and be in the back seat, look for what I'm looking for, as if I'm always by myself. She's like, "Babe, what do you need? I'll grab it for you. Just keep your eyes on the road." I'm like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot you was here. My bad. I'm just not used to nobody being here." And that's my trauma that I got to deal with. I'm not used to nobody being there. Yeah. I'm used to you saying, "I got to go. This ain't even my bag." You know what I'm saying? So when I see that overly independent, I see a little bit of myself in there where it's like, what trauma are you addressing? Which one do I need to be on the lookout for? And I'm not saying it disqualifies you automatically. I'm just saying, antennas up. Hey, okay. Now I got to look for the other side. Because that's how I think it works. Like, most people like to be like, "Oh no, it's over. I see this first sign, I'm out." No. All right, no, just look for more signs. Like, be able to, because you can have 5 out of 6 things, and that 6th thing will make the whole shit completely different. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then you're like, "Oh, okay, no, it was a whole different thing. This her uncle used to touch her, so he had the salt and pepper beard. That's why she be wanting me to dye my shit. I get it. She want me to Beijing because I." You know what I'm saying? Her uncle used to touch her and then give her $100, and that's why when I try to give her money, she don't want it. Like, okay.
I'm sorry.
This is real shit.
Okay.
This is real shit. I know a chick, real talk, and this is no bullshit. And I only remember this vividly because I always used to tell people, if ever I needed to like hide out or like pretend to be crazy and like claim a check from the government, what I would do is I would just go into an endless loop of the Lamb Chop sing-along song. This is the song that the on and on, my friend. So people started singing and not knowing what it was. And I said I would just be on an endless loop singing it for days. I said I would have to get my sleep together, because it would be a mental test to really show these people I'm crazy. So I would do that. So when I told her that, this bitch tripped out. She lost it on me. Cause that song, like, I guess at that moment, she recovered a memory of when she got touched on and that was playing. Because they from the hood, so they ain't have cable. They only had PBS when all the kids would be over during the day.
Shut
So
up, man.
when I told her that shit, she lost her fucking mind. Like, I really had to, I almost had to call the police for like a wellness check. Like, this bitch gonna hurt me in this house. And I was saying it just like, me jokingly. I'm like, that's what I'm gonna do when it's time for me to go crazy, get my check.
You have forever tainted that. If I ever hear that record again, you have officially tainted that record.
Yes. That's my exit strategy. If ever I just needed to just get a check and sit back. Like, that was always my plan as a gangster, just to be like an old gangster. Like, if they ever had me boxed in, just play crazy. I don't know what else I did. This song that doesn't end. Yes, it goes on and on, my friend. Some people started singing and not knowing what it was, and they'll just keep on singing it forever just because this is the song that doesn't end. Oh, I feel like a police officer is going to punch me in my face when I'm doing that in the interrogation room, and I'm going to have to keep singing. That's how dedicated I was to that mission. I was going to keep singing. I'll get, this is the song that doesn't end. It goes on and on, my friend. And when I told her this plan, she started flipping out. And I'm an asshole. I just kept singing it. She was like, stop singing that song. And I'm like, what? I can't stop singing it. It's a song that doesn't end, bitch.
I know you're the kind of man that if you say please stop doing that, your ass gonna do it even more. I already know.
But it's horrible. No, because she got touched to that song. And that's not funny at all. I didn't know that at the time when I was singing it. That was not funny. No, this is not the laughing matter. I'm just saying you got to just watch for the triggers. This is what I'm saying. That's why I say when she's overly independent, you got to just keep your eye aware of that there are going to be some traumas. Overly independent does not come without trauma.
Okay.
So shit, I don't think 40 comes without trauma no more. I don't think.
Oh, Lord have mercy. All right.
I see you got the shoulder out, Shell. What you trying to do? What trauma you got?
I made sure I had my shoulder out for your ass, okay? Because this has become my signature trademark. I said, you know what? If you start something, you might as well keep rolling with the punches.
Keep doing it.
We'll keep rolling with it. So if the shoulder acknowledges a couple more views, it gives my guests a little bit more,
Mm-hmm.
It's good. It's all good.
Okay. I ain't mad at you. Stretch out some of this dang-a-lang juice.
Oh my God. Yo, Trill is up in here talking smack as per usual. Trill, you gonna be I can't.
It's all right. It's all right. Look, Trill, we gonna square up. I promise you. I promise you we gonna square up.
Oh my God. I can't with Trill. But let me get on to the next question. How does social media behavior, thirst traps, constant validation seeking, influence men's reactions when it comes to dating?
I'm sorry, say that again to me.
How does social media behavior such as thirst trapping, constant validation seeking influence men's reactions in dating? So if you have a prospect on the table, but she's consistently doing certain things that look like she's always trap housing, you know what I mean? Always seeking that kind of attention, but she really wants to be with you. So how does a man normally respond when a woman's too much into that situation instead of putting that energy into her relationship.
So, all right, ladies, I'm about to give you the game here. And the game is to be sold and not told. So, you owe me one for this one. You want to get the Cash App, go buy something for comedic therapy.xyz. So, first of all, I'm about to give you some free game. When a man realizes he's an option, you no longer become a priority in his wallet. Okay? And as men, we're kind of governed by where we delegate our resources. So, I don't give a fuck what kind of side bitches the nigga might have. Where he spends his majority of his finances, that's his home. Okay? And if a nigga feels like somebody else is putting resources into where he's calling home, that's no longer home for him. So when you start thirst trapping niggas and you out there trying to get every other nigga's attention, your man is saying, well, I guess you don't need mine. Because I'm going to tell you, ladies, the real God honest truth of the real, like this is the, I can't even make up this mathematical stat. 100% of attention from one man is greater than 10% of attention from 1,000 men, 1,000,000 men, infinite amount of men. 100% of an attention from one man is worth any percentage of attention from any infinite number of men. That's just the facts. It's worth more. It's worth more. If you got one man who is 100% into you, fuck a nigga like. Fuck a picture, fuck a selfie, fuck a fire ass comment, fuck all that dumb shit. Fuck this social media. I really don't even want to be on social media half the time. I only be on social media because I'm a comedian and I have to entertain y'all. You can look me up. Before 8 years ago, you never saw me. I wasn't around. You know where you had to find me at? You couldn't find me on this motherfucker. Yeah, we did some musical shit, but I was more in the background, but you ain't gonna find a Big Vino page.
Yeah.
So it's like, I wouldn't give a fuck about this shit if it wasn't for the career that I'm pursuing. I like it because, all right, it's fun now, but I'd much rather be with my loved one and saying, they don't need to know what we're doing because they're going to try to fuck it up somehow. They're going to try to fuck it up. They're going to tell you, I'm not enough. They're going to try to do, you're not enough. The hoes are going to see the type of shit we're on and they're going to come for me. And I'm not the kind of man built to take that pressure. I'm not built to take that pressure.
But I think social media also adds a dynamic if you are in a good situation offline. But like I said, some people need that validation. If I find myself in a situation where it has to be a valid situation every time, if we go out for coffee, if we just meeting up, just take a walk, does it have to be a post? That's a problem. I don't mind every once in a while, but consistently.
Yeah, but you see, that's the problem because we've allowed people to make money off of it, and we've given people access to celebrity because of it. So now everybody they feel like that's their dream, that's an opportunity. We're gonna do it for like. I don't want to say it can't be done, but I'm just saying, like, realistically think about it. How many people use Instagram and how many are famous? How many make a certain amount of money, like $100,000 a year from Instagram?
Right.
Like we have to start doing those numbers because everybody thinks this is the one that's gonna make me pop. I don't even believe Instagram is gonna make me pop. It's just gonna make me relevant and direct people to know where to go to fuck with me. I don't feel like Instagram gonna change the game for me.
Right.
I feel like getting in front of the people and saying, yo, this is how funny I am. If I catch you at a show or I see you somewhere and you be like, what do you do for? I'm at the club this weekend. You should come by. That's what I do. Oh, you are kind of funny. I wouldn't see you on stage. That's all I needed.
Yeah. And that's all I really use it for, because facts, if it wasn't for me doing a podcast, I would just be on here once in a while for shits and giggles and bounce. That'd be it.
Get in, get out.
Yeah. Get in it. And I still try to maintain that kind of pattern. I'm like, okay, let me go ahead and schedule my posts. Let me do my correspondence. Who's live? Okay, I got things to do.
I used to hate when my whores wanted to show me shit on Instagram. No, because I be driving, right? They be like, ooh, daddy, look at this. Like, get that shit out my face. I don't care about none of that shit. You're like, no, but it's funny.
That's irritating to me, because I know it's a norm nowadays, but there'd be so many people. You be either watching something, listening to something, reading something, and all of a sudden your phone's in your face. You see this video? I'm like, you see?
I hate when people do that. Don't show it to me. If I fuck with you, send it to me and I'll look at it at my leisure. But don't hold your phone in my face.
Yo, I cannot. I detest that shit. I'm like, look, you see, I'm in a vibe here. This don't got nothing to do with my vibe. Please stop shoving that phone in my damn face. Can we enjoy a moment without that phone, please?
Look, I love mandatory moments where we just don't touch our phones. Like if I'm at functions, and I like going to some of those functions where it's like, no, your phone goes in the bag. You can't come out. I like those, because those be the littest parties. Those be the best times. Nobody, man, we actually got to talk. Yeah. We actually got to say what's up. Like, we can't, nobody gets a picture tonight. No, this didn't even happen for real.
Exactly. I mean, events like that are definitely cool because they bring you back to the day before we had all the technology at our fingertips. But at the same time, we're both content creators. So we got to take pictures every once in a while. We got to, let people in your business a little bit.
I be forgetting to do it. I got to hire somebody. I'm actually in the process of like getting someone, like, because so I'm upset because I missed these opportunities because I'm just not that type of person. I don't need to take a bunch of pictures. So Denver, I did very, very well. Like, they really were in it. And it was like, just in the capacity of everything else I be doing, I told myself I wanted to get footage of people just, coming by saying what time they had, how good the show was, how funny. Because they were saying it, I just didn't have the camera set up, or somebody just dare to get that after the show footage. I'm about to start hiring a videographer. Just full time, just follow me around, get the show on tape, because I feel like that's the last thing missing. If the people see this rock star shit that I'm really doing, like how I'm really the nigga I say I am, it's gonna fucking take off.
You need to do that, because even though I ain't got no stage presence of that nature, I actually, and I'm guilty of this, I actually carry a tripod with me, like when I went out to the museum with my son, because I know this is gonna be photo ops all day, every day. So that
was dope, by the way.
Thank you. I got a tripod.
You made me want to go knock somebody up real quick so I can take me a little journey to the motherfucking museum. Like, you like this, don't you?
You ain't got to have no kid for that. Now, you know what? Stuff like that. And I hate to say this, but I'm going to say this. As a single mother, I do stuff with my son that I wouldn't mind doing on a date. Something fun, something laid back, something, a little culture, that we can learn something, enjoy the visuals. So I want to show him that part of the world. And like I said, that's the kind of person I am. Low-key.
I think I'm ready to try that again. You know what? I think I tried it and I was a little too young, or the women I was dealing with was a little too young to really, because I did this thing back in the day, me and my homeboys, we was trying to be culture thugs. You know what I mean? So we would go to no, because the little liquor store would have wine tastings and shit. And like, you go there, you be wine, cheese, crackers, and you sit there and learn more about wine. So like, it's a bunch of thugged out goon niggas with pistols on them sitting there learning about Chardonnays and why Chardonnay is buttery as opposed to the crispness of, you know what I mean? It was some real shit. So we in there. So motherfucker, I met this chick and I took her to the date on the North Museum, and I had a little bottle of wine. Now, it was hood. I smuggled the bottle in up in the jacket. And we was walking through the wine, just sipping, and looking at shit. And she was like, oh, this shit is weird looking. I'm like, it was a young, maybe now with an older, more refined woman, she'll appreciate some shit like that.
Let me tell you something. I tell people all the time, it's simplicity. I'm a black geek, a low key. And so I like geeky shit. I like learning about shit. So low key, I like simple stuff like that. But I do see a situation where you have a good rapport of a man and a woman, and there might be one partner in the situation that take advantage of that whole goodness. My man gonna pay for this. My woman takes care of me on that type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But anyhow,
I feel like that's a comfort you should have in your relationship.
You should.
You definitely should have that.
If we gonna spend time together, I know we're going to deal with some ups and downs in our life situations, but at the same time, can we squeeze some leisure fun in here, make some, simple memories, just simple shit. It ain't got to be over the top. So like a day at that spot was like $30 a piece, and you could spend all day. But it ain't nothing but a big ass warehouse, but different theme art rooms that you walk through. The shit was dope.
They got a spot like that in North Carolina just burned down, man. I was disappointed. Just burnt down last night, man. I just performed there Thursday night on my way to Denver. Motherfucker, yeah, it's called House of Art. My flight got delayed. They did some bullshit at the Frontier. Count your motherfucking days, Frontier. Frontier, count your motherfucking days. I'm just letting you know. Wait till my little buddy saver pass wear off to count your motherfucking days. Wait till my shit is over. Wait till my subscription is done. Why the fuck do I have a subscription to an airline? What the fuck? I feel like this is the Columbia House hustle all over again.
Don't do the Columbia House hustle with a damn 12 CDs. Don't do that.
They got me with the Columbia House airplane hustle. That's what they did, Frontier. These niggas said you could get 12 flights for $19.99, and I signed up. Count your motherfucking days, Frontier.
Oh my God.
Count your motherfucking days. I swear to God, as soon as the subscription is over.
You ever heard an airline have the comparison to Columbia House from way back in the day where you could get off your... I'm sorry. That shit just took me back. So I'm sorry, y'all. I'm having a mature woman moment. Okay. So
I'm sorry. I gave away my age. I've been giving away my age this whole episode. No, but back to what I was saying. House of Art, man. I just performed there Thursday, man. They had a tragic fire, man. House of Art in fucking Raleigh. Man, that shit's tragic. I think somebody it might be arson. There's a video out. There's some questions that need to be answered, man. It's so fucking crazy.
That's sad. People got nothing else better to do.
Yeah, it was a dope spot. They be decorating the different rooms. They got an open mic they run there, man. Good spot for comedy. And drinks be fire. They be making different signature drinks. Like they be mixing it up. Hope y'all pull it together, House of Art, man. Look.
Yeah,
shout out to y'all, man.
Take advantage of spots like that, man, because like I said, I was just thinking about something to do with him. I did not want to do it. And I started looking, I said, oh shit, this is right down the damn street. Let me go out here. And shit was awesome. So definitely take advantage of them type of situations, even if you solo. Have fun with the shit. But I want you to discuss women's high expectations in dating, the income, lifestyle, looks, and how they impact men's behavior when it comes to dating. Take a bite.
No, I had to because it's the mango. See, what people don't know is mango, terpenes in mangoes make you higher when you smoke. So if you eat mangoes while you smoke weed, you're going to be high as hell.
Oh, shit. I got a fresh mango downstairs, but continue.
Women be tripping, right? Because a lot of the times, y'all be lying like we don't see y'all. Y'all be lying like we don't see y'all. No, because they'll tell you all the things that they require, all the things that they can do for themselves, and then you'd be like, "You don't do none of that for you. You ain't done none of." If you force a woman to go out and feed, wine, and dine herself how she expects a man to do it, she'd be like, well, I wouldn't even fuck with this bitch. If you really had to feed and clothe and do all the things you say that you really do for yourself, that you really don't, because I see y'all. I see y'all. I see y'all. I see how it go down. I seen them rough days, lady. I love you still, but I seen it. I seen it. Them shits need a filling. Them shits need a filling right there. You know what I'm saying? The kitchen was a little rough. I can tell you've been doing your own hair for a couple of days. Keisha ain't do that. Nobody touched you up.
Oh my God. That's another thing about the maintenance of women. I always try to keep it basic. In my budget, I put it that way. Keep it in the budget. Whatever you can afford to do at home and whatever you got to do outside the home, make sure you have a budget for that month.
I've been to your house. That ain't the good tissue. What you mean? That dollar store dish detergent in your kitchen.
I mean, I understand if that's what it is.
Well, I got to take you to Sam's Club, but you could go to Dollar Tree.
Not the Sam's Club of a Dollar Tree.
I'm just asking. I'm just asking. These are just questions I got. Because they sell you the dream like this is what they doing for themselves. Oh my God. They tell you they putting premium in the car, but I just seen you fill up with 87. That's like she get to your house, she expect a Coca-Cola, but at her house is Walmart brand sodas. It's good, it's great value cola in her fridge, but she good with some Amsterdam at the house if she buying it, but when you out with it, it's Kettle One.
Yeah, and I've seen those scenarios quite often.
Yeah. It's Remy and Henny and Douce, and when she by herself, when she got to front the bill, E&J, Paul Masson. It's the only time she see religion when she get that Christian brothers.
Oh my God. I've seen that. I've seen so many scenarios when you was just at the club last week. All of a sudden you doing choir practice, Sunday school, everything else because you just now seeing this man involved with the church. Sis, come on now.
That's why I just be like, look, are you really like? You got to show me that you really get that every day for yourself, because I get the shit that I get every day. I smoke about, that's an undisclosed amount every day. I smoke a lot of weed every day. So you already know that's in my budget.
Right.
That's me. I'm a big motherfucker, so you can assume that I eat well. Bet that's in my budget. I'm driving everywhere, so I must have a well maintenance and gas and all that good. Check. I'm at home, so you see me here, so check. Like I have
all the necessities.
Yeah, I have what I need.
Right.
Now you're trying to convince me why I should put some of those resources into you.
And I get that. Because a lot of people do that. A lot of people fake the funk.
Yeah, and they try to convince themselves into a better lifestyle. Like, no, let's not try to, like, I get it. You want to say, yes, I'm living better, but am I with the right person? I'm living better, but I ain't even used to this for real. You know what I mean? She like it be women that don't even be used to this. It be you break down certain shit to them, you be like crudité. You be like, what? Bitch vegetables. Like, damn, I'm trying to culture you, ho. You telling me you want this shit. You saying you want to find the things in life, and all you know, and you only want sweet wines. You only want sweet wines.
That's a damn shame.
That's my new prerequisite for women. You gotta drink something other than sweet wine. You gotta drink something that's woody, that's buttery, that's nutty. You gotta drink something different. You come to me with a Riesling, Moscato, Sweet Red, Sangrias. I'm cursing, and Malbec is kind of pushing it. Okay, that's kind of pushing it. Don't tell me about what you need and what you deserve and your prerequisites, and all you drink is sweet wine.
Oh my God. And I'm sorry because I'm guilty. I ain't gonna lie. I'm guilty of the sweet wine. I'm guilty. It's just a go-to for most women. I don't think it's because I have had the buttery. Okay, it's very tasty, nice and crisp. But my go-to is a Moscato. I can't help it.
That damn Moscato.
Matter of fact, Taylor, Victoria said Taylor Port.
Taylor Port. Okay, look, first of all, we're not going to besmirch no Taylor Port out this motherfucker. Taylor Port is a motherfucker. That is the nectar of the gods, okay? Okay, that's your one pass. If you's a real bitch if you drink some Taylor Port. You's a real bitch and I fuck with you the long way, okay? That's what it really boils down to.
Watch everybody go out in the damn audience go out and get some Taylor Port right about now.
Me, you knock back a bottle of Taylor Port, damn it. Next stop, we go to the justice of the peace. That's what that shit gonna make us do. It's gonna make us make some decisions tonight.
Yo, why Victoria coming here with this shit talking that goddamn Taylor Port? Yo, I just
She knows my affinity for Taylor Port.
She giving away all the kryptonite right about now. So
no, but yeah, no, you got to. I don't mind if you if you drink a sweet one, but if you only drink sweet wines, that's crazy. You don't mess with no Pinot Grigio. You don't do like you got to do something different.
No, I got her an array of it.
That's an adult palate right there.
That adult palate can go to so many damn things.
That's how I know that tongue is experienced. It does things.
I can't with Vito's ass. Oh my God. Okay, you know what? All right. Now, your boy Kevin Samuels, he often emphasized the balance between masculine and feminine energies. So, what's your insightful perspective on women leading with masculine energy?
I'm glad you asked me this question today. No, because this was one. It actually happened to me today. And I was trying to explain this and be respectful at the same time, but I wasn't being allowed to land my point. But I was saying that when a woman comes at a man with masculine energy, his default, and it's going to be his perception. I don't care how you feel about it, ladies, and what the circumstances might be. My perception of that is going to be that when you lead with masculine energy, you're trying to strip my energy. Because by default, in order for a female to exude masculine energy, that must mean there is no masculine energy around her. So if I'm masculine and you're coming with the super, because even around masculine and very independent woman, when I step in the room, I notice the shift of energy. It's not no women tend to be okay, Vino. I get it. I'm a real nigga. I get that shift of energy happens when you're a real man. That feminine energy kind of want to come more to the surface. You allow a man to be like, okay,
yes,
yeah, you allow that man to be the man around you. But when you can exude that masculine energy around a real male, it kind of like stripping his energy. So it's like he's not really a man at that point. So it kind of makes that man want to get the fuck away from you, unless he has effeminate traits. And, I'm not judging. It ain't a gay thing. It ain't a straight thing. It's a pleasure thing, I guess. He likes a little, he likes his inner button pushed. I can't call it. No, it's a couple people like that. I got a homeboy like that right now. I swear to God. I feel like he should have left his wife so long ago, but I feel like she put something in his butt and he can't leave now.
You know what? I was agreeing because when you speak and you hit on a point, and I'm like, I know exactly what you're talking about. I was there. So,
who you that? When she put the thing in his butt?
No, I'm talking about as far as knowing where there's some men that are playing a role that they really not ready to play.
Mm-hmm.
This is not what you want, but you entertain it anyway.
He got to be that.
Yeah.
He got to be that. Yeah. Whether it's family obligations, religious beliefs, whatever. But he don't really, he know he's not fully there as a man. Yeah. He doesn't want that role. I'm not going to say he's not a man, but he don't want that role as in like head and leader over a family. But when you see that masculine energy, it's just like, how can I exist in that? If you're not really a comfortable ass man, now there are men who are gonna be like, I'm gonna exist in this space. Fuck whatever she talking about, however she trying to live. But then you're always gonna be at odds with them, so you'll never find no companionship, or it'll just always be don't.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm not telling you ladies even to back off your position. I'm just saying, you'll know it happens when it happens. The problem is you're going to have a homegirl that's going to tell you, fuck that nigga.
Yeah.
No, you are. You're going to have a homegirl be like, bitch, what he told you to do? What you mean he told you to not do no extra time because he taking you? Where he trying to take you? What he trying to do? Where he trying to? And she going to fuck your shit up.
That my hoochie? Yeah, my hoochie is back from the hospital. She's back.
Hey.
Yay! Hoochie home, y'all. I'm still alive.
Okay, well, let me leave, but you look extra beautiful.
Hold on. She talking real good for saying having that throat all worked on.
Baby,
that nigga must have not did nothing, huh?
My tonsils. It was horrible, but we'll talk about it later.
Okay.
Y'all finish talking about that. I'm gonna get back on.
You got that bone for her throat?
Yeah, I got the bone for her throat.
You know what? I'm be professional. Bye.
You said she needs the bone for her throat.
I got the bone broth for her. I made sure I went out and did my sisterly duty while she was in the hospital. I got her stuff that she can eat while she recovers. So she's good right now. But yeah, that bone broth is waiting for oh my God. But I wanted to do one more because I got to go play Nurse Ratchet with this heifer now. She at the hospital.
Yeah.
But why?
Hold on. Let's take one more for you.
One more for you. I didn't, Rocky.
Go ahead. Shoot.
Yeah, okay. Why some women's communication styles might frustrate men. So, what's your advice on how women can approach communication more effectively when it comes to men?
Oh man, so much stuff that comes here, man. Man, damn, it's so much. It's so much. It's like because it's so many disconnects. It's like you really just gotta transparency.
Okay.
It gotta be honest and transparent. It has to be fact driven. Like while we can address, it's so complicated. It's like a delicate balance because it's like it needs to be fact based. While we can refer to your feelings on the situation, let's keep it fact based for the most part. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times I feel like that's where men kind of lose it in trying to communicate because sometimes the conversation will be driven more towards feelings, how I'm emotionally driven in this, and I should just be talking about factually what happened. This is what happened.
Yeah.
And when we start talking about the feeling, you be like, oh, now you're checking out mentally, and that's not going to help the situation. You know what I mean? It's a lot of the times women, and this is shit that we know as men. Y'all sneaky to the motherfucker. You sneaky. I know you sneaky. I know you got secrets. I'm cool with you having secrets.
Right.
Just don't treat me like a dummy, like I don't know it's secrets. You know what I'm saying? Like I get it. It goes back to that old Corey Holcomb joke where he was like, yo, at a certain point when you're in a relationship, you got to just, all right, we got to stop with the bullshit. Look, all right, rent due, I got old girl I could get a couple dollars from. Now, you don't be answering your phone all the time. Oh, you think, old boy, you get some money from old boy?
Keep it authentic.
Keep it above.
Yeah. Exactly.
And then I personally think, this is the new thing I think I'm going to start. I'm gonna start sitting down and really like negotiating contracts in my future relationships. I'm gonna sit down and just put it down on paper. Like, look, I like you. I want to be with you. Now, let's come to terms. What do you hope to have out of this?
You know what?
What do you?
I think that might be something that I may start progressing forward with because I'm like you. I'm like, look, I like you, you like me. And if you willing to put in some effort, so am I. But let's go ahead and put it on paper because see, saying stuff sounds nice until it comes time to pay the bill. Okay. You don't want to be like Martin Lawrence in the Life movie. This is a very large bill. No, take care of your bill in installments if you need to.
Mm-hmm.
You can commit to what you can commit to. Don't over exaggerate what you're willing to do. If you just saying it because it sounds good.
These niggas do that all day.
Oh my God. I'm not gonna even lie, y'all. It's just
I've told y'all on previous episodes, under promise and over deliver.
yes. Yes.
That's been my key to success this whole time. Under promise and over deliver.
Yes. I appreciate that approach more than I do than you just telling me something because it sounds good and it's gonna get you off the hook, whatever the situation is at the time being. Because now I'm gonna double down when I remind you. You know what you said.
I don't even like to be on the hook.
Yeah. So
That'd be my problem. I think that's what frustrates women about me. I don't let them get that frustration out. That what you talk about? Because women need to get that out off their man. You know, they gotta be frustrated with their man every now and then. I don't really allow you to be frustrated with me behind silly shit like that.
I agree because you gotta pick your battles. And like I said, I'm very selective, or I try to be, on where I invest my energy. And I always have to ask myself, is this worth me even doing this, inquiring responding, no, okay, I got something else to do. Granted, that's there for it. But if it's a situation where I think, hey, we definitely need to have a conversation because whatever's taking place is disrupting the peace of our relationship. At least on my end. It may be okay with your end, but on my end, I'm not too cool with this.
I'm not good with it at all.
Yeah. So we need to come to terms, get something going so we can have an understanding, continue on forward with our relationship. But you don't want to compromise or even have a conversation about it, then we can't fix the problem. So I like the approach. I wish you would tell me something that is truthful, but is not promising me the moon and the stars.
I can tell you that. This is what I like to tell my ladies. And this is the most truthful, honest, on-point statement I can give them. If you give me some pussy, I'm going to be very grateful. That's it. That's all.
And I'm gonna let y'all know, ladies, half time y'all don't even get that. And the little man know what they grateful for even getting to come.
I'm grateful. Thank you.
Okay, I'm just telling you.
And no matter what I say in the future, if you give me some, I'm grateful. Thank you. Now you might fuck it up. I might fuck this up, but at this point right now, grateful. Thank you. I appreciate you. You're the best person right now.
Yeah, you and my favorites right about now. So as long as you get oh, when I tell niggas that I'm like you and my favorites right now, that means you special. You something special, okay?
You a winner. You a winner. Don't ever change.
That means you can bypass the cutoff hours on my do not disturb. That's what being in my favorites mean.
That do not disturb is bullshit because all you gotta do is call it back to back.
Really? See, I ain't had nobody that much intensely with energy to call my number back to back.
Everybody know that. Everybody know that. You call a do not disturb back to back.
But you know what? Now you know what? I take that back. I do have one person that feels that their phone calls are priority, and I don't have them in my favorites. They used to be in my favorites.
Stop calling her like that, Rocky.
I can't bypass that heifer's calls. If I tried, do you understand? I gotta live with this heifer, so it's a whole different vibe. It ain't nothing like I'll see her next week. I got to see her every day, so I can't do none of that with her. But I'm glad her ass is back home. I'm about to tend to her ass. Get this bone broth. Put
that bone on her throat.
Well, Vino, I appreciate you always, man. I love our conversations, and I actually love Vino, y'all. I'm just telling you. I mean,
I love you too, Michelle.
It's just right here for me with Vino, and I really appreciate. So when y'all see me doing stuff for Vino, extra stuff, that's because I know the brother is about his business. That's why I don't mind. Don't think the Captain Save a Hoe Michelle is back. That's long gone.
First of all, I would be honored to be a hoe to be saved. Okay, I can do a damsel in distress. Okay, help me. Oh my God!
I had to put that cape away, Vino. I was wearing myself.
I need $25 for Chipotle.
Baby, I'm about to Uber eat you right now. Hold on. What's your I do have love and appreciation for Vito, y'all. So y'all see Vito on here so often. Don't worry about that. Meaning the conversation is gonna be authentic and 100. But Vino just taped his first special. that's gonna be coming to a streaming network to you guys very soon. And I know he's gonna keep us abreast. But what
I
you got?
gotta start. I gotta start chopping through that footage. I might do it in Baltimore. I got a couple of days in the hotel, so I can just sit down and just watch footage. I got different angles. I want to see how I need to chop it. I might bring in some more expertise help to chop it up and put it together. It's a thing. It's a lot of work. But everything is licensed. We got music for the shit. We got fire ass designs, dope clothes, motherfucking shout out to Heavy Hearts. Shout out to the bakery. Oh yeah, Heavy Hearts, as Victoria said, she designed that shit. That shit is dope. The Heavy Heart logo.
And didn't she design the drawers you wore into the ocean?
Yes, she did. Yes, she did. No, because we got a running joke, right? I told her every time I wear my Victoria Said It draws on stage, I absolutely destroy, and then I get accosted by a woman after the show. And she didn't believe me. And it happened. It happened on New Year's. The woman grabbed me up and she watched it happen. That's why I said I had to wash those sins off of me of 2024. You got to get that shit off of you. Wait a minute. Look, y'all don't be thinking, y'all think I be playing at these shows. The way these women be grabbing at me, and I really go, when I come off the stage, I go take a shower. I wash my ass. I feel dirty. I feel just like the women I used to put out there to work. Okay? This is me paying back what I've done. This is my karma. This is my burden to bear.
And you're not lying, because I've worked with a lot of male artists, and we'll be backstage and you see some of the wildest approaches by women be so bold. I mean, hands down, the draws, kissing, everything.
I'm terrified because last time I was in Baltimore, I had a woman put her hand down my pants, lift my belly with one hand, then go deeper in with the other hand and grab the meat and then say, "Yeah, what are you saying?" Ray Diva witnessed this. Ray Diva looked at me and said, "Vino." I said, "Ray, they just be doing this, Ray."
It's not my hand, it's her hands in my drawers. Okay, grabbing my package.
I'm terrified. I feel like that woman might show up again at the show. I'm terrified. I'm so scared.
Y'all stop doing the most.
I gotta have security like play close. Like, hey, nobody step behind this table. Okay? Nobody can step behind this table. Okay.
That's a damn shame. Women, y'all got all of us out here looking crazy at these shows. Y'all have some respect for personal space, please. Anyhow, but what else you got going on besides your special, Vino?
Big Vino comedy on everything. We on YouTube, and we doing Fat Nigga Friday. We doing Psycho Babble. We doing Most Valuable Podcast. Shout out all my cohorts. What else we got? We on tour with Coco Brown. I got a headline date coming up with my co-host from MVP. Victoria Said It. We are at the Playhouse in Jacksonville, North Carolina. They finally gave me my own fucking day there, and then now they're about to be upset for real because they kept playing me at first. I told them that I'm glad you rectified this. We fixed this because y'all kept playing me. Because you kept putting me up and I kept burning up your headliner every single time. Every time you put me up, the headliner could not follow. It was just like, everybody was just like, yeah, I don't know. Why wasn't he the last one?
Right.
And I went there and did 2 different sets. Now I'm on my 3rd set inside of the same calendar year. This is my 3rd set and I'm going to do more time. I'm going to go longer. So we're gonna have a good time out there. We're going to have a good time. We're in Camp Lejeune out there, Jacksonville, North Carolina. We ain't going to drink none of the water, though. We don't want no methylcelioma. We don't want that. On my tongue. I wasn't even drinking. That was the dangling juice. Methylcelioma. Drink my lemon water. Mesothelioma. There you go. We ain't gonna catch none of that.
Oh
So
my
no,
God.
I don't even want no ice in my drinks.
You know what, Vino? Your ass is crazy as hell. And
I forgot another one. Inauguration weekend, I'll be at the Hard Rock Cafe in DC. Pull up on me. Pull up. I'm out there looking for the Trumpsters. I want to know. I want to see big January 6th energy on January 19th.
you know, you made me careful for what you asked for, but I'm going to be wishing you and praying for your safety. I know you're going to knock it out the park when it comes to the stage. Just get through that situation with all that craziness during that time in that city.
Look, the truth of the matter is, I'll probably get up the fuck up out of there by the time they start really inaugurating. I feel like Sunday night they might get a little wild in the Capitol. They'll be drunk, but by Monday morning, I'm gonna be skedaddling back towards Virginia.
I know that's right.
I'm not trying to be out there all day. I'm gonna go knock this thing out at the Hard Rock. It's the first time I get the headline at the Hard Rock Cafe, so I'm gonna just and then slide on them.
That's what I'm talking
This year. So last year I said it was about intentional and consistent. This year we're gonna add intensity. We gotta turn up the intensity on these niggas. I'm doing everything. You want to fuck with me? Hit me up. comedictherapy.xyz. comedictherapylife@gmail.com. Big Vino comedy on everything. Come talk to me. Intense. Like you want your shit to pop. You want it to be funny. You want it to be dope. You want the people to fuck with it. You want to connect to the people in a way in which you've never connected with them before. I'm a man of the people. I speak in tongues. They call me a cunning linguist in certain cities. Look, get with me, folks. I talk that slick shit. Look, man. I'm out here. You see, I'm ass naked for 2025. I'm out here. I'm fully exposed, baby.
And I'm gonna tell y'all that's been rocking with me since Gossip and Heifers days, y'all know we've talked to a lot of comedians. And y'all know y'all have never seen nobody on the platform more consistent than Vino. There is a reason I have Vino on consistently. There is a reason. And it's because number one, the brother's very intelligent, funny as hell, and he got strong work ethic. So if I put the ball in Vino's court, like if I anticipate the ball being in mine, we both gonna know how to carry the ball to the basket.
Look, you don't even know what we really cooking up. They ain't really even ready for that.
They ain't ready for it. They ain't ready. But
they ain't ready for that one.
When it drops, y'all just be saying, I was wondering what they was talking about. Now y'all gonna find out. Okay, so y'all just hang tight.
Y'all thought I was doing the Balls Johnson dance in the water? Wait till this win. I'm out here doing the Balls Johnson dance all over the internet. Balls Johnson. We bringing back the Balls Johnson dance.
Well, again, congratulations, Vino, on your special. I cannot wait to see when you get through doing all your editing. And I appreciate you coming back on. I'm going to have you back on. It might be more than once a month, y'all, depending on how the schedule flows, okay? So
I'm outside, man. Look, I'm everything intense. I got a lot of time. I got time for everything except the bullshit. Let's get it.
Yeah, and anyway, I've been accused of seducing Vino with my shoulder out, so I got to stick to that pledge.
So now we got the shoulders out. No, I love a good collarbone. We call it the clavicle in certain circles.
I can't with your ass, Vino. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much for joining in, man.
Big smoke weed when you wake up and get your day high hopes.
All right, y'all. Go follow my brother Big Vino on everything. Make sure y'all subscribe to his YouTube channel because he got some special things going on over there. I tune in on his Psychobabble Wednesdays, his Fat Nigga Fridays, whenever he's online. But I just want to give y'all just a little taste on what y'all can get every Friday, okay?
You look like a slightly irregular pineapple out of Kroger.
like Big John Stud.
You discount. You a discount head of bok choy. That's what you look like.
God damn.
Discount head of bok choy.
That's hilarious.
Shit.
That's hilarious.
Fuck you.
You know you won't when
Yo, that shit is crazy, man. That clip right there, and that's just a clip of the full show y'all ain't ready for. So go check out Big Vino's YouTube channel, subscribe, tune in for all his lives. I promise you the conversations are off the chain. And I love it that you guys were able to come here tonight, and I appreciate y'all showing up for 2025. I am making some moves for this particular platform, and I hope to expand, but I can't speak too much on what I got in the works, okay? But I do want y'all to check out my audio podcast, which is available right now. And I got this episode, The Cougar Chronicles. Because you know what? As a mature woman, I don't mind dating a younger man. I don't. But at the same time, I don't like the title. Because you know what? I ain't buying you no damn PlayStation, okay? I'm going to let y'all know that right now. So I appreciate you guys tuning in. So go subscribe to it. And when I come back live, y'all will know. I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Happy New Year. All that fun stuff. I'm out, y'all. Deuces.
Talk to me in the shadow, under street lights on the corner. City vibes.